The following episode of Dad vs. Daughter was made possible by a contribution from Alt Mode Games. Hello and welcome to another episode of Dad vs. Daughter. I'm Tim the Dad.
I'm Megan the Daughter.
And today we are playing The Kingsmen from Alt Mode Games. This is a unique game. It has a bunch of different mechanics that you've probably played in other games.
And
basically,
combined them all into one.
Yes. We are going to be playing to 8 points. The way you get points is either by going on quests or defeating monsters or collecting assets. Now, here Megan was pointing out, here is a quest card. This quest will take 5 successes to beat.
It's a lot.
It will provide 3 coins, gold, that we'll be able to use to recruit knights or basically make them better knights. And it's going to give us 4 points, 4 victory points. And that's half the game, what you need.
Yep.
The assets are going to give you certain things, like this card here is an asset. It says at the start of your turn, you're going to be able to recruit 2 red knights, because your knights are going to be the ones that you're going to be using to battle these cards with. And these knights are represented by these dice. So we have the red dice, which are the lowest knights. Then we have the yellow, and then finally we have the green, which are the strongest ones. And you'll notice that they have these starbursts on there. Those are successes. Some will say draw, which will allow us to draw a card, and some have a blank side, which means we don't get anything for those. So we have an event track here, and what we want to do is we are going to, on each turn, we're going to get 2 red knights, a yellow knight, and a green knight in order to start. We are going to declare an attack on which one of these events that we're going to be going for. And let's just say that I'm going to go for the Bazaar. So I can commit any or all of my dice, however many I want. I just have to commit at least one to this. Then we get to play cards from our hand. And we have these kingdom cards. And I'm just going to show you what I have here. There's different kinds. There are Intrigue, which you will play in the first part of your turn. Basically, before you roll dice, that's when you play the Intrigue cards. Then after you roll the dice, you can play Gambit cards. So these affect how your dice came out. So in this case, it says add 1 success. Megan doesn't know that I have that in my hand.
What?
Or you can play anytime cards, and those can be played during the Intrigue or the Gambit. And those will, again, do certain things to the cards that are being played or to the dice that are being rolled. So each player is going to start with 4 cards in their hand at the beginning of the turn. And then in a 2-player game, the first player is going to draw 1 card, and then all the subsequent turns from that, each player is going to be drawing 2 cards. Plus they're going to be getting 1 gold. So Megan, do you want to start or do you want me to?
I'll go ahead and start.
Okay. So the first thing she's going to do is she's going to draw 2 cards off of the Kingdom deck.
Yep.
Now, I will point out we don't have any Perils out here at the moment, but if we do get a Peril on top of this deck, nobody gets to draw a card until that Peril is gone. Also, if we ever get 2 Perils on top of that deck, we both lose. So
That's not good.
We don't want that to happen.
So I'm going to go ahead and assign my knights to the Barbarian over there.
Okay.
So now it is your turn. So you can go ahead and mess with me if you want.
So I can play an Intrigue or an Anytime card in order to affect the dice that she's put there.
So
I can pass. Now it goes back to Megan. Megan can play any cards that she wants to affect those dice. If we both pass consecutively, then we go on to the roll phase. So I pass.
So I'm going to play this Intrigue card. It's the Maiden. So promote 2 knights to green knights. So I'm going to promote the red.
Let's put that down here so everybody can see that.
Okay.
So now if I wanted to, I could, for instance, play this demote card, and I can demote 2 knights to red knights. So
Nope. Bishop.
And the bishop cancels it. I could do something else, but I choose not to. I'm going to let you go ahead with that.
So you're passing?
I pass.
I'm passing.
Megan passes. So now these cards get discarded, and Megan will roll her dice. She wants 3 successes.
Which I have 3 successes and a draw. So what would you like to do to mess with me?
I am going to pass.
I'm passing. So I have 3. I defeat him, and I get a draw card.
So she will get this card, which is worth 3 points.
3 points.
We will flip over another event card. Megan has no more dice,
Nope.
So now we move on to the cleanup phase. Cleanup phase, we will
As we
take
did.
this card, last card, and put it in a discard pile. We move all the cards down in the track and we flip a new one.
There we go.
And now that it comes to my turn. So I will draw 2 kingdom cards.
And get a gold.
Get 1 gold.
There's your gold.
Thank you.
Welcome.
And I will get my knights, my 2 red, my yellow, and my green. You know what? I think, wow, can I do that? I'm going to go for this guy here.
Chimera.
Yep.
Okay.
So I could play a card now, and do I want to do that? No, I pass. Megan's turn.
Pass.
All right, we both pass. I'll roll. I need 4 successes. And I get 2. So now I can play any Gambit cards that I want. So I will play the Dark Paladin, which says reroll any combination of knights.
So
So it goes to Megan.
pass.
You pass. Comes back to me. The active player always gets the last turn to act. I will pass, so I will reroll these 2. And I get 1. So that will be discarded. Now I could play another card if I want. And I will play the Crusader, which says add 1 success. So I would have 4 successes. So Megan, do you want to play anything?
Subtract 2 successes.
I will play a bishop to cancel that card.
So pass.
So Megan pass, I pass. These all get discarded. I now have 4, and I will get this Chimera card, and that allows me to draw 2 cards. So I'll draw these 2. We will fill in the event track, and now we will, since I have no more dice, and this is not a peril card, we'll discard that. We'll scroll these guys down, and now it is Megan's turn.
Okay, so I get 2 cards and a coin. And let's see, what do I want to do? Let's go after. Let's do the barbarian again. He's 3 points. So,
You playing any cards to go with him?
yeah, I'm gonna recruit 2 red knights.
Wow. Okay. Let's change the target, and let's have you go here
Okay,
to those guys with my gesture.
I'm gonna change my target again. Move on my
Okay.
back.
I will pass.
Pass.
So these will get discarded. You can just roll in for the barbarian, and
3.
she gets 3. Unfortunately, I will pass.
Pass.
So Megan will win the barbarian. She gets no gold, but 3 victory points. So
6.
she's at 6. All she needs is 8. No more dice left, so we will scroll that off.
There we
The
go.
barbarian. So my turn.
Your turn. You get a gold and 2 cards. So there's your 2.
There's my 2.
And
There's
your
my
gold.
gold. And wow, Megan, you're killing me. I got 1 point.
Wow. For 4 defense too. That's what sucks.
You know what? I'm gonna put all of them on the barbarian.
Okay.
So an intrigue card. Let's see. I will pass.
I'm gonna have you denote 2 of your knights to red knights.
Okay. I will play rally, and I will promote all red knights to yellow knights.
Ooh. Remove a knight.
Okay. I will pass.
Pass.
Okay. So, yep. So I need 3.
You get a draw.
Well, no, not until
Not
we
yet.
resolve.
You have 1 success.
I have 1, I need 3. So I will play the king, because now we're in the Gambit phase, and that adds 2 successes.
Subtract 1.
And I will play the Crusader to add 1.
Pass.
So I was at 3, you took me down to 2, and I added 1 back, so I'm at 3.
You get
So I will beat this card, and I get another card.
Mm-hmm.
So those will go off.
So you
and-
get him. We're good.
Yep.
Move that one down,
Yep, now scroll these down.
and then pop a new one up. It's my turn. I get 2 cards, thankfully, because I was on Uno. And then my dice. So we go to the caravan. And
You only need 2 points.
pass.
Let's change your target.
Okay.
Let's change your target over here.
Okay.
Okay?
Pass.
So you pass, and I pass, and you get to pass again.
Pass.
So we've both passed. Megan gets
2.
2 out of the 3 that she needs. You have plenty of cards.
Turn 1 knight. Any result.
Okay. I will pass.
Pass.
So Megan will defeat that card,
And I get to draw.
which is an asset card, so she's not going to get any points from it, but at the beginning of her next turn,
I get 2 red knights.
so that's actually pretty helpful. So you defeated that. We remove this for the cleanup.
Okay. Your
And
turn.
my turn, I will get 1 gold to start. I will get my
I didn't
knights.
get my gold. Oops. Where are you assigning to?
Oh, I've got 4 points. Let's just go on this quest. Let's go on this tournament, and we're just gonna put all of them there.
Pass.
Did I draw my cards?
No.
Oh, I didn't. I forgot to draw my 2 cards.
Took your gold, but
I got my gold, but I did not, and doesn't really matter. It's not gonna change anything. So I pass. You pass. So I will roll. I need 2 successes, which I got 4.
jeez.
And I am not gonna play any cards, so I pass.
Reroll all of your red knights.
Reroll all my red knights. Okay. I still,
One.
yeah, I was always gonna have
Oh,
2
well.
successes. I know. This game is all about trying to hose your neighbor.
Mm-hmm.
So goes there. So I pass. You want to play anything
Pass.
else? I will defeat that, and I don't get anything other than the 2 points. So flip that there.
That one goes away.
Do our cleanup
Okay. So I get 2 cards
and a gold.
and a gold, and I start with 2 red knights extra with my mercenaries. Really don't like any of those cards, but I only need 2 points, so it doesn't really matter. Let's go to the caravan.
Okay. Let's remove a knight. Actually, you get first play if you want to play something.
Yeah, I'll pass.
Okay, so let's remove 1 knight. So let's remove that green.
Okay. Going to promote all my red knights to yellow knights.
Okay.
Unless you're gonna stop me.
Go ahead.
Okay, so that was 4 red.
Yeah, now I will play demote 2 knights to red knights.
Okay. Pass.
And I will pass.
Okay. I
Oops.
only need 2. I got 1. So turn 1 knight. Any results?
Okay. And let's do the plague, which says subtract 2 successes. So you were at 2, now you're at 0. You have anything
No.
to do? So you pass.
Pass.
I pass.
I lose.
You don't lose, you just don't get to get that card. So we do cleanup. This comes off. Please scroll down.
There you go.
My turn. I'll get my gold and 2
Two
cards. And my knights. So I am sitting at 6, and you are at 6. So we both only need 2 points. So let's just put them all right there.
Pass. Anyway.
I will play the queen, which says promote 1 knight to a green knight and draw a card.
Pass.
I will also play the nobleman and collect 3 gold.
Okay.
And I will pay 2 gold
To recruit a red
to
knight?
recruit a red knight. And then I will pay 1 gold
We're going
to
all for
promote a knight.
it. Okay.
And are you done?
Done.
Okay. So I will roll these.
You got 2.
And 2 successes.
That's what you needed. I can't do anything to mess with you, so pass.
I will pass.
You win.
I will get 2 points, so I have 2, 4, 8 points. That is the game.
That's the game.
So let's go to the trophy presentation. So Dad collects the trophy in this medieval style game. So it's a medieval cup
Yes.
to which I can drink wine, or what did they drink back in the Middle Ages? Mead?
Mead.
What was mead, really?
Gross, probably.
Was it?
Probably like bath water.
Oh, nasty. I don't want a cup of bath water. Okay, on that note, let's get to what we think. Okay, so Megan, I think I'll start off
Okay.
on this.
You won, so you can go for it.
Okay. This is an okay game.
Yeah.
It's one that I think is probably not going to hit the table a lot, but it's not really a filler game, and it's not a heavy, meaty game. This is probably one that you're going to play when you need something longer than probably 10 minutes. It also plays a lot different with more than 2 players. I will point that out. I've played this with the guys at work. It plays a lot different because everybody is trying to hose everybody else. And that is the crux of what this game is. It is, some guy throws down a card. Hey, guess what? I'm getting 2 knights and I'm going to promote them. And another guy's going to say, oh, no, you're not. I'm throwing this card down and we're going to remove your knights, or we're going to change them to red, or we're going to do whatever. And then they throw the bishop down and say, well, forget all that. That card doesn't count. So that's people that do not like those kind of games. You're not going to like this. People that do like games that you want to hose everybody else, you're probably really going to like this game.
That is what I like. And I think, honestly, I would like this game more if we played it with more people. Because I've only ever played with you.
Yeah.
So it's just kind of more, hey, I'm just attacking you, and you're like, okay, no, don't do that. I got the bishop, and so I go, well, okay.
Because it does get to be very difficult when you're getting so close. This is kind of like, I can't think of the other game, but you basically play the entire game. You get, it's Munchkin, where you're trying to get up to level 10, and nobody's really going to mess with you too much until you get to that point, and everybody's going to mess with you, and it gets really hard and cutthroat at that point. And in a 2-player game, you don't have that dynamic. Megan, what are your thoughts?
Like you said, it's an okay game. I do think it would be different if I did play it with more people, because then I could see the more cutthroat aspect. And I do like that part of any game, is trying to mess with you more. And if you have more people ganging up on you, I think that would be fun.
Yeah. Yeah, you and Jeff on this game, I would die, because that's all you guys would be doing, would be slapping cards down.
Oh gosh, we take it out on you. I mean, it's a good game. It does combine all the different aspects that you would pick up in all the other games, and throw it into one. The artwork's cool. I mean, the medieval thing, okay. I'm not really into the medieval theming, but it's cool. But yeah, I'm just kind of I want to try it with more people, because I think it would make a better gaming experience.
Yeah, the artwork on the cards, like you said, it's not bad.
No,
I mean,
it's
I've
cool.
seen a lot worse. I like this artwork better than, say, Ascension. Ascension's artwork I don't like at all.
Okay, see, you want to show these off? They're cool.
Yeah, they are kind of neat. You got the nobleman here.
He's all hoity-toity.
You got the queen. Yeah, actually, the queen looks like she's
a redhead.
She's sitting on her throne trying to do something. You got the plague. So you got the smallpox looking thing there. The warlord, that's kind of cool. There's a peasant, yeah.
He looks like the guy from the painting.
American Gothic, yeah. That's a funny card, the Squire.
He's just struggling.
But no, the artwork on the cards is good. The quality of the dice, I like. These are good dice. I like the mechanic on here as far as, you have your successes, you have some that will allow you to draw cards, they're good dice.
Your coins are cardboard. They're just kind of...
They're glossy. As tokens go, they're as good as any other game that uses cardboard currency. Not bad.
It's not bad. They give you a nice little cheat sheet guide here. So, that's helpful when you need a little reference.
And the game is easy. You can teach this in 5 minutes. Everybody's up and running. So
you can change your win condition points if you want to make it a little longer, or like if you're playing with more people or whatever. Like it's one of those games you can adjust that
exactly.
Win condition.
You could easily bump it up to 10 points or whatever. I would classify this is a game I would teach somebody who's not really a gamer, but they've played something like Ticket to Ride. They've played other, gateway games.
Your second stage gateway game.
Yeah, when you want to teach them, a different mechanic.
Because this combines all the other mechanics. So it's like, okay, here's how they're all going to come together.
One of the things I do like is this mechanic of sliding the event cards down. The one thing I don't like is, so you defeated your monster, you've done whatever, or not necessarily a monster, but the event. So you've used all your dice, you're still flipping a new card over, then you're taking a card and you're moving cards down. It's a way that it cycles more cards through. I think if you would remove one card and then just put a new one in without sliding them down,
You'd probably be okay.
I like that a little bit better. We didn't get to the point where we had any of the perils on top of the kingdom deck to prevent cards, because that is part of a strategy too, is I'm not going to help you defeat that guy if my turn's not coming up at a bit, because everybody else is going to have to waste their cards in order to do that so that they can draw cards in their turn. I just want it to be done right before my turn. So that's a different strategy that you can employ. But overall, like I said, it's a good game. Just one that for us probably is not going to hit the table that often.
No.
All right. So that'll do it for the Kingsman, which don't get it confused with the Kingsman movie, which by the way is awesome.
Great movie.
Can't wait for the second one to come out.
Yeah.
So that'll do it for this time, and we will catch you guys next time.
Bye. Like and follow us on Facebook to stay current on our show schedule, sneak peeks at future shows, and to interact with us.